Welcome back to another video. Today we are running a different team here. We are in the Open Great League, so let's see what we can do here. Galvantula is our pick today. We're going to pair it with the Azumarill and the Stunfisk. Very old school team here, but it seems like the Timeless Travel has basically been a throwback season. Seeing a bunch of stuff that we've haven't seen the last couple of seasons. This is definitely one of those times. So Venusaur in the front there, very good against very good against our backline, so we decided to stay in. They have a Lantern as their switch, which is pretty good against our team here. We're going to decide to go for this Earthquake here for big damage or a shield. Our opponent ends up shielding correctly, and then we're going to have to decide whether we want to shield here or not. We do decide to shield, and we're going to try to get to a Rock Slide right here. Let's see if this Rock Slide is enough to take out this Lantern. It is indeed enough, so that's good for us. And then here we're going to see if our opponent is going to be a little antsy. They actually survived that Rock Slide right there, so our opponent ends up switching out of that matchup, and we're going to use our Azumarill here. We know that this is an Earthquake, and that's fine. We were able to survive it. We're going to be able to survive another Earthquake, so we're going to try our best to get our Play Rough damage in. Oh, let's see here if this Play Rough does take out this Walrein. Perfect, it does take it out, and now it's just a matter of, can we catch a move? Yes, we can. So we do catch their Shadow Venusaur slipping a little bit, and we are able to win that matchup. Wasn't looking good because that Venusaur was going to be able to take out our Azumarill and our backline if we didn't catch that move. So GG's to our opponent right there. Awesome win, awesome win. All right, next here we have the Mirror Galvantula. So both of us are having the same idea. Galvantula is, it can learn a wide range of moves. So not really sure what they have here, but traditionally it's Discharge and Lunge. So we know that we win CAP tie here. So we were able to get that off first. We not only get the bait, but we know that we got them debuff, so we didn't have to shield that move by our the opposing Galvantula. And then here, we're going to get greedy. We're going to go for the farm down with the Stunfisk here. And we know that we can always reset the debuff. So here, we're going to throw this Earthquake to chip it away. And then we're going to reset the debuff and we'll go into our Azumarill. This Azumarill here has health advantage and shield advantage. So, oh, and now we have the move advantage. They actually end up only having Hydro Pump. So I understand why they're running Hydro Pump here is for the protection with the Galvantula, because Galvantula obviously doesn't want to see fire types and ground types and stuff. So I understand the moveset, but I believe you would need to at least have Play Rough on your Azumarill. So okay, here we're gonna have the Skarmory come in here, but this was unfortunately just bad alignment for our opponent. We just had them matched up perfectly on every street here. So not only did they lose CAP tie with the Galvantula, but they ended up having Galvantula, Azumarill, and Skarmory. So we are able to win this matchup right here. This is just a matter of time. But luckily for us, we were able to have this Stunfisk here with a ton of energy. So next game. All right, next we are going to find who. If you haven't already, you can imagine this team having a really good core with the Galvantula and Azumarill, and then the Stunfisk is kind of just a generalist. But as you can see here, we absolutely get hard counted right here. Bastion does wonders against the Galvantula, and now we are met with this Shadow Victory Bell. We had a chance right here to potentially get some shields and flip the match, but they actually didn't shield a potential Earthquake, which would have taken out this Victory Bell. So nice play by my opponent right there. We do get two shields regardless, but not before our Stunfisk goes away. And unfortunately for us, they have the Shadow Grass Grotto in the back here. This Grotto here does know the Razor Leaf too, and we have no shot. So we're just going to let this go through. And then we're just going to come in with our Galvantula to farm it down and just fast move it. GG's to our opponent right there. nothing we can do. Like, I think they just used fast moves. I think they used one charge move, maybe two. One or two charge moves that entire time. So nothing I could have done right there as we are trying to draw out matches. All right, here, not that great of a matchup. So we're going to switch out into the Stunfisk. We do get met with the Swampert here. The Swampert does get the CAP tie right when we have Earthquake. So they go for the Hydro right here. We know we survive it. We're going to go for this Earthquake, hoping to get big damage. No big damage, but we do get a shield. Our opponent is able to throw another Hydro right before we get to another move, so good job by them. We need to get this Swampert out of the way, somehow, some way. We know we can survive this Hydro, so we're going to let it go. We're going to throw one fast move, get this Lunge off. This Lunge does get the last shield from our opponent. But unfortunately for us, they get an absolute huge farm down. And now we have to basically rely on this Azumarill. We're hoping this Azumarill will be able to carry the entire team. We do get our Hydro Cannon baited, and now we know that we could potentially farm down at this point. They just try to go for straight Hydro Cannons right there. And our opponent ends up revealing that they have an Umbreon in the back. So Umbreon in the back right here, it's going to give us a little bit of a chance. We are able to get to 2 play rubs, and we are going to have to decide whether we want to shield here or shield later. We decided to let it go. And simply, unfortunately, this Azumarill just does not have enough health. So we are not running the Hydro Pump, so I don't think it would have mattered. Hydro Pump would have possibly given us a chance, but unfortunately for us, we lose that game right there. The Umbreon was kind of a surprise by my opponent. I didn't expect that. All right. Next game here, we have the Vigoroth. This Vigoroth is going to be able to throw neutral body slams here, but we are resisting the counters. We're going to allow the first one to go through, and then we're going to go for this discharge here. We're hoping they don't shield. Okay, we do get that discharge to go off, and we are able to survive by 1 health. We do get this discharge to take out that Vigoroth, so now we know that the Stunfisk here doesn't have to worry about that, but unfortunately it is the Wish Cache. But we still have a slight chance because not only do we have 2 shields, but we also have the Galvantula for a potential sack swap here. And now that our Wish Cache here has used a bunch of energy, we're hoping that we can use Azumarill here and win the game. This Wish Cache here potentially knows Mud Bomb and Skull nowadays. So we're going to go and... Oh, wow. They have the Marowak in the back. So Marowak in the back with us knowing potential Hydro Pump. They don't know what move we have here. So we're going to go for this Ice Beam. Unfortunately for us, unfortunately for them, they did shield a Ice Beam. They are doing their best to get a bunch of damage off. We know we can survive that Shadow Bone right there, so we decided to let it go. And we actually get them to shield another Ice Beam. And because of that, we are going to be able to win this game. All we have to do is just shield right there and get this Ice Beam off. The bubbles really came in handy, and that is GG. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.